Now to the latest with the southern border. Civil rights groups are urging the Justice Department to join them in challenging a new Texas law that makes illegal immigration a state crime, not just a federal one. Texas border officials say they're overwhelmed. We're learning U.S. officials recorded more than 10,000 migrant encounters at the southern border on Tuesday alone. CBS News correspondent Omar Villafranca is there.
Tonight, thousands of migrants sitting side by side in rows, overcrowding border towns and overwhelming Border Patrol agents. Nearly 7,900 migrants were apprehended every day last week across the southern border, up from an average of 6,000 a day in October. Yesterday, more than 10,500 crossed, more than 4,000 alone here in the Del Rio sector. Women and children can be seen weaving through razor-sharp concertina wire to claim asylum. The migrants in this makeshift staging area are technically not in federal custody as they await to be processed. Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed SB 4 into law, and if it goes into effect in March, that means that state troopers and deputies could charge and arrest migrants like these behind me for illegally crossing the border. But Maverick County Sheriff Tom Schmerber says his border community doesn't have the staff to enforce Abbott's SB 4 law.
It's taking away manpower from the security that we're supposed to be doing here in the county. We don't want to do it, and it's going to be impossible.
Meanwhile, the desperation is mounting. In this disturbing video from last week, a woman is seen holding a young child while trying to cross the fast-moving Rio Grande. She repeatedly cries for help, telling nearby Texas National Guard and state troopers she is tired and doesn't want to drown. But they don't intervene. A CBP airboat also speeds by the scene. Eventually, she makes it safely back to the Mexican side. From here, these migrants will be bused to either Del Rio or Laredo, where they'll be processed. Texas Governor Greg Abbott says he will continue busing and now also flying migrants to sanctuary cities. As for his new immigration law, several civil rights groups have sued the state of Texas, hoping to stop that controversial measure. John?
Omar, this new law, it's not going to take effect until March. Are there concerns about how that might affect the rush of migrants to the border ahead of that deadline? Is there any concern about that?
Well, I think that people know that the migrants were going to be coming no matter what kind of law is passed here at all. And also the migrants, some of them have cell phones where they're able to read and kind of keep track of what's going on this side. But keep in mind, last December, around this time of year, literally this week last year, the surge was in El Paso. Yeah. And there was talk of Title 42 expiring early in 2023. So, you know, the surge is popping up in different areas. It's just now in Eagle Pass this year. Last year was in El Paso.
And thank you very much, Omar Villafranca in Eagle Pass, Texas. Thank you.